Isn't it a bit late for you, darling? Shouldn't you be getting a beauty rest? What's that look on your face?
I was waiting for you, Julian.
Really? Ooh. Well, I'd be flattered, but I know better.
Yes, you do.
Well, are you going to tell me why you've been waiting for me? You're just going to let it hang there?
I would like some answers, Julian.
To what?
I want the truth about Martin Fitzgerald. Will you please just tell me what is going on? Why did you have Martin locked in our basement?
The truth is that Martin returned to Harmony with the express purpose of blackmailing me. I've already told you that. I had no intention of letting him do that, so I locked him in the basement, hoping it would give me time to figure out a way to get rid of it. Somehow he got hold of the file, got the door open, made his escape. The rest you saw for yourself.
Yes, I saw it. I still don't understand it. Why would Martin kidnap Sheridan?
Well, there's no understanding the criminal mind. There's a chemical imbalance up there.
Yes, you should know.
Remind me to thank Luis. By letting his papa fall to his death, he spared me a great deal of trouble.
No, please. You're not suggesting that Luis let his father die on purpose.
Well, it's all academic anyway. Martin's gone. The only thing I have to worry about now is Luis investigating my connection to his father's return.
Oh, the fact that Martin had your private number in his pocket isn't cause for worry?
Well, that wasn't hard to explain away. I gave Luis and Sam a more than plausible reason.
Well, I hope so. Because Luis is like a dog with a bone, and the Crane family is the bone. And if he thinks you had more to do with his father than you are admitting, he won't stop until he's buried us.
Oh, stop being such an alarmist. There's no proof of anything. You're starting to sound like Pilar and her foolish David and Goliath story.
If I'm an alarmist, Julian, it is because I am alarmed. I am worried, very worried. And so should you be.
And why is it that you think I should be worried, dear?
You figure it out.
You always make me do all the work. Well, let's see. Martin Fitzgerald's dead. It's over. We never have to worry about him again. There. I've figured it out.
No, Julian, there's more. Much more. Why would Martin come back to Harmony in the first place? And why were you the first person he contacted when he got here?
I told you the man wanted to blackmail me.
What information would he have on you? What could he possibly use against you? Unless I was right.
About what?
When Luis and Sheridan went to Santa Fe, I suspected the man they were after was a decoy.
What?
Set up by you.
Oh, no, there's no decoy. The man that was killed tonight was the real Martin Fitzgerald.
But how can we be sure, Julian? The only one who ever really identified him was you.
Oh, for God's sake, everyone believed it was Martin. Wouldn't the man's own family know better than I?
That's hardly a direct answer, Julian. Just tell me the truth. Was it the real Martin Fitzgerald? Was the man who died at the Seascape restaurant the real Martin Fitzgerald or not? It's a simple question, Julian. Yes or no?
Tell you what, why don't we call Father?
Call Alistair?
Yes. Perhaps you'd like to ask him that simple question. Should I dial or you?
Good night, Julian.
I didn't think you wanted to give Alistair the third degree. He doesn't take kindly to that sort of thing, does he? He also doesn't like people causing problems. You do know that about him, don't you, darling?
Yes, I do.
In that case, I suggest you just let it drop. As I said, it's over. Thinking about Martin Fitzgerald is just a waste of time.
The man died right before my eyes, Julian.
You know, I never saw you as the squeamish type, darling. I always believed you to have a tougher hide than that. I'm speaking figuratively, of course, but tonight, the soft side of Ivy was exposed, yes. When Martin plunged to his death, I saw you seek comfort in the arms of Chief Bennett.
Seeing Martin fall to his death was the most horrific thing I've ever witnessed, Julian.
I just couldn't help but think how strange that must have been for you.
What?
I'll be that close to a man, feel his arms around you, even if it was a stranger. Because I know you haven't felt a man's touch, or had a man make love to you in a very long time. Unless, of course, you have a secret lover. That's a ridiculous idea. You'd never be foolish enough to be unfaithful to me. I wouldn't stand for it. Neither would Alistair, and as you know all too well, Alistair knows everything.
Good night, Julian.
And he plunged through the glass ceiling and fell to his death. Blap. It's over. It's all over, Father. We're completely safe.
How do you figure that?
What do you mean?
I heard about this over an hour ago. Heard about it in detail. And one detail which you neglected to mention was that your private phone number was found in Martin's pocket.
Well, I didn't mention that because it was of no consequence.
Luis Lopez Fitzgerald is out for blood, Julian. Crane blood.
I know he has his suspicions, but without proof. That's all he has. Suspicions.
There is an upside to this, though.
What's that, Father?
Luis trying to dig up dirt on us will drive a wedge between him and Sheridan.
What, you're not seriously suggesting that Sheridan could become interested in someone like Luis?
With Sheridan, you never know. And experience has taught me never to trust the human heart. Once love rears its cynical head, all bets are off.
Well, love? No. Even if the impossible did happen, Sheridan developed feelings for Luis. He hates Sheridan.
Really? Then perhaps you can explain to me why Luis would save the life of a woman he hated over his own father's life. You're blind, Julian. Something's developing there, and I want it stopped before it goes any further. Get Martin's body and have it cremated immediately.
Father, I just got through telling you...
I tell you, Julian, you don't tell me.
There isn't a threat anymore. Pilar will bury Martin, and the whole episode will be forgotten.
Don't argue, damn it. Do what I say. Get rid of Martin's body. Now.